Weird stories. We are back at it again with some new weird stories and some older ones. Let's dig in. The first one, longest blood moon ever. This is on AccuWeather.com, dated the 25th of July 2018. The full moon will turn blood red on July 27th, Friday, as the longest total lunar eclipse of the century takes place in the skies from Australia through Africa. A total lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes through the Earth's innermost shadow. When this happens, the moon turns rusty orange or deep red in color, and is how it earned the nickname of blood moon eclipse. The red moon will pair well with Mars, which reaches opposition just before the eclipse and will also appear orange or red in color. The next story. Tech giant is rolling out new robots to replace workers in hotels, airports, and supermarkets. And this is on CNBC.com. This is an older article. This is from January 2018. I've been holding on to this one. And I will read you a few of the subheadlines. The first one being, South Korean tech giant LG Electronics said Thursday it will showcase 3 new concept robots at next week's Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Like I said, that happened 6 months ago from the release of this podcast. A McKinsey report released in November said that up to 800 million workers could be affected globally by the automation and rise of artificial intelligence. And the third subheadline says, tech companies are testing robots to carry out tasks that could affect the services industry, which employs nearly 50% of the global workforce, according to the International Labor Organization. And I'm part of that. My job is part of the service industry. Now, the final story here is a billion-year-old piece of North America found in Australia. This is on USA Today. This is late January 2018, and I'll read you a few paragraphs from the article here. Eons ago, the land down under wasn't so far away after all. Rocks recently discovered in Australia bear striking similarities to those found in North America. A study finds the sandstone sedimentary rocks the scientists uncovered are not native to present-day Australia, but instead are common in eastern Canada. The rocks were found in Georgetown, Queensland, Australia, which is roughly 250 miles west of Cairns, of the northeastern part of the continent. Scientists believe that one region of modern-day Australia was once attached to North America, but broke away 1.7 billion years ago after drifting around for some 100 million years. The chunk eventually crashed into what's now Australia, forming the supercontinent NUNA. Researchers then determined that when NUNA broke apart an estimated 300 million years afterward, that chunk of land did not drift away. It instead became a new piece of their real estate permanently stuck to Australia. Once again, those are your weird stories for this particular episode.